Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today we are picking up right where we left off in the last video, and we're starting with the dining room. So here you can see our dining room table has just kind of become a catch-all. So I've got some clothes on there that I had ordered and some towels that were fresh from Target that I needed to get thrown in the wash. So we're just clearing that all off, and then we're going to get into deep cleaning the dining room. I also want to add, for those who are curious, my surgery went well. It was about 2 weeks ago now, and I'm recovering well and doing great. Every day is getting easier. I'm getting more and more mobility back by the day with my shoulder, and I'll probably be cleaning in the next video. The surgery was initially planned to be really extensive with like a 6-month-long recovery and me being in a sling for 6 to 8 weeks, and so now I'm already out of my sling. I'm using my arm, not as much, but it's getting better every day, and I'm really thankful that it wasn't as bad as originally planned.
So if I stay, would you be lying to me? Got away. The memories are our mistakes, we can never make it true. Our deception slips right through. What did I do? I must have been so careless. Progress too soon.
So here is the dining room. It's all straightened up, it's deep cleaned, and it looks awesome. I'm sure though in the next couple days, like always, it'll once again become a catch-all. Alright, here is the kitchen, and the kitchen is not as bad as it could be, but there's a ton of dishes that need to be done. The counters need to be wiped down, and the floors, oh my god, the floors are a hot mess. Our weather has been crazy, so our floors get ridiculously dirty. The dog tracks in so much dirt, and I'm going to steam mop the floors here in a little bit and really work on cleaning the grout too, because the grout is dirty. And I really hope that it brings some satisfaction to y'all, because let me tell you, they were disgusting, and these before and afters are insane. So hopefully you're still here and you get to watch that, because it's really cool to watch.
I see it clearly now, your sweet talking won't make me fall this time, 'cause I have drawn a map of my escape. Don't you even try, 'cause it's too late. I'm someone else, although I look the same way. Teardrops that fell, but it's just another delay. I'm over over us, I'm over you. Forget about another deja vu.
So I'm just using my Wayman's glass top cleaner here, and I use the spray beforehand just to help get any like crumbs or anything loose off of there. This stuff really shines up the stovetop. The only problem I have with it is that it doesn't really work that great at getting out like something that's burnt on. So you'll see here I'm going in with this purple, I think it's a Scotch-Rite sponge. And it's for the stovetop. It doesn't scratch it, but that doesn't work that great either. So honestly, my best secret is just going in with a magic eraser, and it takes up any marks that are burnt on or anything that's burnt on, and it gets it so clean. And so here's the oven. I really wanted to clean the oven before surgery, and y'all, oh my god, I saw this girl on TikTok spray her oven with Dawn dish soap, the power wash dish soap, and then she sprayed vinegar on it, and it came clean, and it was like awesome. So I was like, I have both of those things, let me try it. And I do not recommend this. This did like absolutely nothing for our oven, and it was such a waste of my time. So after I sprayed the oven, I'm just letting it soak. I think I ended up letting it soak for about 2 hours overall. And I'm just tackling all these dishes in here because there are so many. And our dishwasher had been leaking, so that's the only reason I'm not putting them in the dishwasher. Otherwise, your girl would totally just be throwing them in the dishwasher and calling it a night.
All of the nights I've been down and my head's going round.
So after putting these dishes away, I figured I would try to spray the oven racks down with the Dawn dish soap. They weren't really that dirty. There was only a couple spots of where like maybe something spilled or whatever, and there was a little bit of like caked on grease. So I figured I would spray them, let them sit. Again, it didn't do anything. Honestly, it was such a waste of my time. If you're gonna clean your oven, I honestly think chemicals are just the way to go.
Don't you ever wanna leave this place, 'cause I need you when the day's gone. And I would change for you. I would break these walls too. And I would change just for you. And I would change for you.
And I also needed to clean the microwave. The microwave was disgusting. We had so much food splatters in there, and like every inch of it was dirty, and it's kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. Like, this is real life. This is not a show. So I really wanted to get that cleaned, and y'all are about to die laughing at me because, well, I'll tell you in a second. Hang on. So I'm cleaning out the microwave, right? And I couldn't get it clean enough because everything was caked on. So my mother-in-law had told me one time to get the smell out of the microwave, like if you burn popcorn or you just cook something stinky, to like put some water in like a measuring cup or something and to cook it for a few minutes with like some lemon juice in it, and it takes the smell out. So I thought I would take lemon juice and cleaning vinegar and nuke it in the microwave, and for whatever reason I did it for 10 minutes, and I came back over here to try and like scrub the oven some more, and I kept pulling on the grates too, as you can see there, or the electrical thing, and it's not coming out. But anyway, the microwave, I heard a big like explosion, and the water just, oh my god, it went everywhere, and it was such a mess. And so I was just so mad at myself, but then I just laughed. But it still worked. It loosened everything up, and I was able to get it all out. But it was like 10 o'clock at this point, and I was just so done. And I just can't help but to laugh at myself. So hopefully y'all can laugh at me too. And here we are back at the oven again. I'm trying to just keep everything like wet and like from drying so that it can, I thought it was gonna just magically take everything off, but like I said, this was such a waste of my time. I ended up letting it sit overnight, and then I ended up having surgery, and I never cleaned it up. So I had my mom attempt to wipe it all out and use the oven cleaner on it that I had gotten from the dollar store. It was the Easy Off or whatever, and it's still dirty, so I'll probably try to tackle this again in a video shortly. We can just have, call it the Oven Cleaning Chronicles or something. If y'all have any secrets to cleaning your oven, please let me know, because I really hate doing this, and if I have to do this like 4 or 5 times for it to get clean, I might lose my mind. Alright, I know I'm talking a lot in this video, but I am going to vacuum the floors, and then we're going to steam mop. I recently got a Bissell steam mop. I think I got it from Amazon. I got it based off the reviews. I needed a new one so bad, and this thing, oh my god, is amazing. So I'm going to show y'all cleaning the floors, and there's a little grout tool on it. And in some of the spots, you can see where I'm scrubbing the grout with the steam cleaner, and you can see the dirt coming out, and it's so freaking satisfying. And I'm going to show y'all a before and after, and I hope that it motivates y'all to get up and clean or mop or whatever, because it's just so satisfying to me.
Trippin', going places you've never been. It's your revolution. Show off your flagship, 'cause we are capable of more things, stronger together. This is what we're made of. You took a close
mop is really easy to use. I didn't realize I was out of frame here, but they have a cleaner that I bought to use with it. It's oh my gosh, I can't talk. It's eucalyptus mint. And so you basically just pour that in the reservoir, you plug it in and you turn it on. You give it a second to get all steamy and warm up, and then it's good to go. So it's pretty simple. If you look in the bottom right corner of the screen, you can see a little bit of like a dirty spot right along the baseboards. Just watch. Here you go, scrubbing it and it's gone. Isn't that awesome? And then here too, I'm so embarrassed because I guess there was like a noodle under the oven. There it is. This thing really though, it is really awesome. You don't have to put a whole lot of your back into it, and it really does get a lot of stuff off the floor. I had a shark one before and it didn't compare at all. So I'm really happy with this thing. And the grout tool is really easy to use too. You just pop it off and then you get to scrubbing. And so here you can just see I'm scrubbing the grout, and then in a second you will see right there. You see it? Oh my gosh, do you see that? There's like the dirty water from the grout. It's so nasty, but it's so freaking satisfying. When I was cleaning this thing, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. So here is after scrubbing all of the grout and mopping. So I mopped and then I scrubbed the grout and then I mopped one more time to get all that dirty water up. And that's the final product. You can tell it looks a lot cleaner. Like the floor is so clean. This spot right here looks darker because the grout's kind of cracked and I think it's the lighting, but whatever. Here is the stuff that I got up after I cleaned the tile, after the grout I mean. And then this one was before. So you can tell after cleaning the grout, I got so much more dirt up off the floor. And if that's not satisfying to you, then I don't know what is. So this is the next morning. I cleaned until like 11 o'clock the night before and I was just so done. So I'm just wiping down the counters that I didn't get to last night, and then I'm moving on to the sink. I'm just going to give that a deep clean. I typically always use baking soda with a little bit of just lemon essential oils just for scent. Doesn't really do anything. And then I'll usually use dish soap, but this time I was on a vinegar kick, and so I threw in some cleaning vinegar and I scrubbed the sink down with that. And I wouldn't say it worked any differently than the soap. It kind of smelled a little worse, but that's also an option. If you want to do that for your sink, you can do that as well. Or you can just do a little bit of soap and water with some baking soda, or even just soap and water, you know. It's totally up to you. It doesn't really make a difference.
We are asking for a sign.
kitchen all tidy and clean, and that eyesore of a vacuum cleaner that I have just leaning against the counter. I really need to find another home for that thing. But there's honestly nothing nicer than a clean kitchen. So here is our spare bathroom, and this is a hot mess because I had cleaned out our bathroom the day before, and I took stuff in here to just kind of have in here because I like to get ready in here because it's so much bigger. So I keep a lot of my products in here, as well as stuff for people that are like visiting or staying with us. So there's just a lot going on. So we're going to get that all organized, and we are going to clean everything. I'm not going to scrub the shower because it doesn't ever really get used. It doesn't need to be scrubbed. I'm just going to spray it down and then rinse it out and call it a day.
Just a little black spot in my heart, and then it kept spreading through my body when you tell me it don't matter what you do. I think I'm over you. So I will take on the world again tonight. I will take on the world again tonight. We pushed our luck all in overdrive. We tore the roof right out of the sky. You made me promise not to ever let go, and so I had to let go.
So to finish off this video, I'm just making the beds that I didn't make the day before because the sheets were still being washed. And then I'm going to finish off by showing you guys the closets that I organized. And they're not the best, like, organized, how do I say that? They're not organized the best that they could be, but I'm working with what I got, and it is what it is. They're organized, they look better than they were before, so we're just going to leave it like that for now and call it a day. But y'all will see that here in just a minute.
Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's some magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. No need to fight it, I cannot hide it. We won't regret it, so come with me. Maybe we're meant to be a perfect melody, and I don't want this moment to stop.
Alright, so here is the spare bedroom, our guest bedroom. All done, it's organized, it's tidy, it's neat. I'm honestly so proud of it. I'm so happy that there's not stuff just thrown on the bed and that it has a sense of organization to it. It feels so much better. And then over here we have the closet, and like I said before, they're not as organized as well as they could be. There's still stuff just kind of thrown in there, but I was working with what I got. I wasn't going to go buy anything to put in there, so maybe we'll reorganize these at some point and get them more well organized or better organized, whatever you want to call it. But for now it is what it is, and it looks better than it did before, so hey, we're calling it a win. I decided to keep this air mattress up only because for surgery I didn't know where exactly I was going to sleep, but I think we're going to take it down in one of the next videos because we don't really need it, and I didn't even sleep on it. But it was kind of nice to have because I can hang out in here and edit or do whatever when Josh is playing his video games or he's working on his computer, so that was nice. And it gives Marcia a place to lay. I think she's really enjoyed sleeping on this thing. Alright, and here is the final tour. So this room looks a lot neater too. I'm also really proud of this room. Same thing with the closet. There's still stuff kind of thrown in here, but it is better than it was before, and we got rid of a lot of stuff, and the top is organized, so I'm proud of it, and once again we're calling it a win. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this video motivates you to get stuff done in your house, and don't forget to like and subscribe.